It's a wonderful, clear morning in North Conway, and after a big breakfast, we're going to start heading our way east, back to Canada. But first, we're heading south, then west to the 112 or the Kangamangas Highway to catch the sixth leg of the North East BDR. Section 6 of the BDR will take us all the way up to Gorham, all the way around the White Mountains, and our first rest stop is Silver Cascades. The Kangamangas Highway, you know, the last time I was here was in 2001, and I was 28 years old riding a CBR 600 F4. I'm going to leave it right there and talk about it no more. But this beautiful, twisty road is still as smooth as glass and an unbelievably wonderful riding experience, no matter what machine you're riding. Section 6 to Gorham is a main section of the BDR, and usually main sections of BDRs are built with the large adventure bike in mind, which was really great because it helped us to pick the sections that we felt that we could do when we were in a kind of a time crunch, and we're just too heavy to get into anything too technical, especially when we're so far from home. And these BDRs are ridden multiple times per year by volunteers, so with the choice of the harder routes, these are a great option for people traveling. After riding on the Kangamangas and just before the Jigger Johnson campground, the BDR will swing right off the Kangamangas Highway and onto the Bear Notch Road. Now, Bear Notch Road, it's got to be probably, in my opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's got to be a 9 on the best roads to ride a motorcycle on that I've ever seen in my life. Impressive riding, I gotta say. Whatever's in American asphalt mix, boy, Canada's got to start using it, because there were 0 potholes anywhere that I could find, and these roads are literally as smooth as glass. There are look-offs all along here, and this is the third one along the route. Love that car. For what it was designed and built to do, it did it real well. At the end of Bear Notch Road, the BDR will swing us west onto the 302, and it's known as the Crawford Notch Road. This section opens up, and instead of getting canopied trees and tight, twisty roads, it opens up into these gorgeous mountain views. So gorgeous are the views that I rip right by this waterfall. So at the top of the hill, we turned around and thought we'd go back and have a look. And man, I'm telling you, this is something now. You can't see this from the way that we came up, but going back, the view was almost better. It was worth turning around for. There's a railway line over there on the right side, just at the base of that mountain, and they must have carved that right out of the rock. Absolutely beautiful. walking like a penguin in my adventure boots. They're stiff and they're hard to walk in. I came across this fella here, and it was as close as I could get because I didn't want to get in a shot. Just past the AMC Highland Centre, the BDR will swing us right onto the Bay Station Road, and then left onto the Jefferson Notch Road, our dirt section for the day. But before we do that, we're going to take a little detour up to the Cog Railway. This is where Mrs. Polly's hike began yesterday. On foot all the way to here. I couldn't have done it, that's for sure. I would have needed the Sherpas. Back on track and on the route of the BDR, Jefferson Notch Road is a 10 out of 10. It is the smoothest, most scenic dirt road I have ever driven on in my entire life. It's smoother than most PEI main roads.
No, not a joke. Not a joke.
It's got everything you could want. Rivers, canopied trees, gorgeous mountain views, old country bridges, twists, turns, ups and downs, everything. If you're ever in the area, ride Jefferson Notch Road. You will not be disappointed. Not a terrible spot. Yeah. How does that work? Don't look sketchy. At the end of Jefferson Notch Road, the BDR will route you right onto the Valley Road and onto Route 2 into Gorham, and that will be the end of Section 6 of the North East BDR. Just up ahead here is Gorham, and at the end of Gorham we'll be on Section 7, and we're going to cover that one in Episode 5. Next time, Section 7 of the North East BDR. Take care.